Welcome back, everyone. I'm so glad to see you all. So today I brought some friends. Today we have Miss Kylie, and then we have Miss Meredith, and we have Mr. Henry. And so today we're gonna teach you, we're gonna learn about turning and then some weather stuff. So we're gonna learn about tornadoes, right? Which have those big spirals, just like we do in turning. And then we're also gonna learn about hurricanes, right? So the weather and how the big spiral of a hurricane and the eye of a hurricane can be considered like spotting when we turn. So we're gonna learn about those things today. And I thought that I could use some help from some amazing dancers that I know and some amazing interns that I have. Okay, so let's start with reverence, right? We always start a dance class with hello and goodbye. So we're gonna start with reverence. And then we're gonna go straight into it. Here we go. Excellent. All right, so we're gonna learn some amazing things today. We're gonna start with our Miss Kylie, who's gonna teach us about some 3 special turns that she loves, okay? And then we're gonna talk about some interesting facts about tornadoes and hurricanes.
Hi dancers, so the first turn we're gonna learn today is called a chaîné turn. So I want you all to begin like you're hugging a nice big beach ball. So if you see from here, we have a nice round shape of our arms. You don't want it too small or too long, nice and round like a beach ball, just like that. So our goal is to keep our arms here the whole time, because if we squeeze our beach ball, it's gonna pop off and go away. If we go like this, we're gonna drop our beach ball and we're gonna lose it. So really focus on holding those arms in a nice, this is called first position. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a step to the right with our right foot. So just a step like that. Then you're gonna pick up your left foot, turn around to face the back of the room and put your weight on your left foot. Then you're gonna pick up that right foot again and keep turning in the same direction and step down on that right foot. Let's try that again. Keeping those nice round beach ball arms. So we step on our right foot, pick up our left, turn towards the back, step. Pick up our right, turn back towards the front, and step. Let's try to do that a little bit faster. Nice round beach ball arms. And we step on our right foot, left foot, right foot. Let's try doing 2 in a row now. So this time we just did right, left, right. We're gonna keep turning the same direction to step on our other foot and just keep going like that. So you're just turning, turning, turning like a tornado that's moving, moving, moving across the surface. So let's try 2 in a row. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. We go right, left, right, left, right. Let's try that a little bit faster. And here's an added challenge. If you're getting really, really good at this and feel comfortable and you're keeping those beach ball arms, you can try it up on your tippy toes. Okay? Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. We go right, left, right, left, right. How'd you do? Hopefully you did pretty good. Let's try it a little bit faster. Do it 2 more times on this side and then we'll switch over and do the left side. So we got our beach ball arms. You can either do it with our feet flat on the ground or up on our tiptoes. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, we go. Right, left, right, left, right. And one last time, let's try to make it our best time yet. Even if you didn't do it on your tippy toes before, let's try it on our tippy toes. We're just here to learn, so it's okay if we make some mistakes. So we have our nice round beach ball arms. Don't let that beach ball bounce away. And this is our last time on the right side. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, we go. Right, left, right, left, right. Hopefully you started to do that pretty well. Now we can go back on the other side. So just like we did on our first set, we have our nice round beach ball arms, but this time we're gonna start by stepping on our left foot. Then we're gonna pick up that right foot, pivot around, face the back, step on it. Pick up our left foot again, keep turning the same direction to step on that left foot, okay? Let's try that again, nice and slow with our nice round beach ball arms. We step on our left, pick up our right, face the back, step on our right. Then shift your weight, pick up our left foot, keep turning the same direction to come back around to the front. And just like on the right side, let's try 2 in a row. Ready? We step on our left foot, pick it up, face the back, pick it up, face the front, and again, pick it up, face the back, and face the front. Hopefully that's starting to feel a little bit more natural in your body. So if it started to feel a little bit better, we can try a little bit faster and keep our feet a little closer together. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, we step left, right, left, right, left. And just like on the right side, we can try it up on our tiptoes too. So we want to hold our nice round beach ball arms, and if we squeeze our tummy muscles, it will help us keep our balance. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, we step left, right, left, right, left. Let's try that again. These are a little bit tricky, so it might take a couple tries to get in your body. One more time at that speed, and then we'll get it a little bit faster. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, we go left, right, left, right, left. All right, we can try it a little bit quicker. Just keep holding those nice round beach ball arms. Don't let it fall away. And then we'll move on to another turn next. Ready? So last time on the left, let's make it our best time yet. 5, 6, 7, 8, we go left, right, left, right, left, and finish. And the fun thing about these chaîné turns is once you get really, really good at them, you can do a lot of them in the row and just keep turning like this. So you get really, really quick and really tight like a tornado. Okay? So the next turn we're going to learn today is called a 3-point turn. So I want everyone to do is take their right arm, and like you're hugging your best friend, if you were to hug your best friend, you would wrap your arms around their body. So we're gonna have our right arm rounded in front of us. You can see it looks like this from the side. So we're hugging our friend, and then we're gonna take our left arm and wrap it behind us. So it's like we're giving them a backwards hug if they were right behind us. And then we're gonna take what's called a contraction. So we're just gonna curve our upper bodies over a little bit. Not hanging loosey-goosey, but think like if we had a beach ball over our stomach, we'd wanna curve around it like that. So this is the position we're gonna try to be in with our body. So similar to our chaîné turns, we're gonna start by stepping on the right foot. We're gonna pick up our left foot, turn to face the back, and keep turning the same direction, picking up our right foot to come back around to the front. So very, very similar to our chaîné turns, but now our knees are bent. So this is called a plie, where our knees bending, and we have a little curve with our upper body, and our arms are wrapping in the front and the back. So let's try this all together, nice and slow. We step on our right foot, pick up our left, step on our left, keep turning the same direction, step on our right. A little bit quicker, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, we step right, left, right. Hopefully that's starting to feel a little good in your bodies. Just making sure we keep those nice bent knees and nice rounded bodies, and don't let our arms fall all over the place. We gotta hold them nice and strong. We don't wanna lose our hug with our friends. Let's try it again. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, we step right, left, right. Good. Now we're gonna try going it back the other way, because the goal with these turns is that we would go to the right, switch, and then go to the left. So now we got to try it on the other side so we can go back and forth. So on our left side, we're going to take our left arm wrapping around for hugging our friend. Then we have our right arm wrapping our friend, hugging from behind. And then we have our nice bent knees and our curve like we have our beach ball in front of us. So nice and curved like this. So on this side, we have our left arm in front, right arm behind. So we're going to start stepping on our left foot. So we step on our left foot, pick up our right foot, face the back. Then you're going to pick up your left foot and keep coming around to face the front. Continuing to turn in the same direction like we did with our chaîné turns. So let's get this position again. We got our left arm in front, right arm wrapped behind, bent knees, curve upper body. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. We step left, right, left. All right, let's try that a little bit faster this time. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. We step left, right, left. Good. So now here's the real challenge. We got to go on our right side, then we come up and we do a little breath out to the side with our arms to switch. Now our left arm's wrapped in front and our right arm's wrapped behind, so then we can fall and go the other way. And then switch back, so our arms do our little extension to wrap our right arm, and then we go right, left, right, switch, and left, right, left. So let's give this a try all together, super, super slow, because it's definitely tricky shifting our weight from one side back to the other. So we all start with our right arm in the front, left arm behind, bend those knees, curve that upper body, nice and slow. We step right and left and right, reach those arms up, and now you have your left arm in front and your right arm behind. We go back the other way, left, right, left, reach and switch. Again, we go right, left, right, reach and switch, and left, right, left. Freeze. So hopefully we're getting those changing of directions. We circle one way and then we circle back the other. If we're getting that in our bodies, let's try it a little bit faster now, not forgetting about our nice bent knees and our nice curved arms. Ready? A little quicker. 5, 6, 7, 8. We step right, left, right, and left, right, left, and right, left, right, and left, right, left. Once more each side, right, left, right, and left, right, left. So those are our 3-point turns. And just like our chaîné turns, when we get really, really good at them and practice them a lot, we can go even faster. And so the last turn I want to teach us today is called a pencil turn. So we know pencils are super long, super straight, super strong. So we want to think of different parts of our body as being in that shape. So we're going to be starting in a lunge. So we have our right leg bent, our left leg out straight, our right arm in front, our left arm out to the side. And this is our preparation position. Then when we go into our turn, everyone practice this position with me. So see how my arms are in a nice strong diagonal. We have our right arm high, left arm low, super strong like a pencil. And then we have our left leg in a similar position to our arms, nice and long and strong, and point those tippy toes, super strong like this. This is the position we're gonna be turning in. So just practice this transition first with me. We're in our lunge on our right leg, arms like this, and we shift to point our foot, reaching, reaching, reaching. And go ahead, back to your preparation position and shift. Now here's the tricky part. When we do our turns, we don't want to turn up like this on our heels. We want to put our weight in our toes. And we're going to just go around in a circle, doing little shifts of weight to come all the way around, do a full circle back to the front, trying to keep our weight on our right leg the whole time. How'd you do? Let's try that again. So we're in our lunge on our right. We shift into our turn position and do a little heel lift to come all the way around. And now once you have momentum, you'll go a little bit faster, which will look like this. So you're in your preparation and you'll go around. And this left foot will drag out on the floor. Try it a little bit faster with me. Ready? So we're in our preparation and we spin, whirling around just like a tornado. Let's try 2 more times on the right side, and then we'll switch over to the left. So we're in our nice strong position, and we're gonna have nice strong arms and a strong leg in our turn too. Ready? And around. Good. And let's try 1 more time on this right side. We're in our preparation. Arms go super strong and leg goes super strong. And turn. All right. Now let's switch over to the other side. So this time we're gonna be in our left lunge. We have our left leg bent, right leg out, and our left arm bent in. And just like on the right side, we're gonna shift with our strong pencil arms and our right leg in a nice strong point. Find this position for me. And then we go back to our preparation and go back to that position with super strong arms, super strong legs. And back 1 more time from our preparation to our turning position. And back. Good. Now that we're in our turning position, we're gonna practice turning around ourselves again. So we scoot, 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 scoot. Never lifting our toes off the floor, just our heel to come all the way around. Shake it out for a second. Let's try it 1 more time, just like that. So we're in our left lunge. We shift to our position. We do our little heel lifts to come around, just like that. All right, now that you've got the turning coordination, we're gonna go into our actual turn, which will look like this. So you spin around like that, just a nice little glide. So let's try that again. We're in our preparation, and we glide around. How'd you do? Let's try it again. So you're in your left lunge, and remember, we wanna have our super strong arms and super strong leg in that turn. And you go around and come out. Good, let's try 2 more times on this side. We're in our preparation, and we slice our arms to come around. Good, and 1 last time. We're in our lunge, and slice and turn, and finish. Good work, dancers.
Dancers, I hope you had a really good time with Miss Kylie. We learned so much just now. So I want to quickly try this with music. Miss Kylie's going to walk us through all of her turns, maybe right and left 2 times each, and then we'll talk about some fun facts about tornadoes and hurricanes, okay?
So we have our arms in our nice first position, our nice round beach ball arms, and we're gonna start with our shiny turns to the right. Ready? Try it up on your toes if you can. 5, 6, 7, 8. We turn. 2. Go ahead and add a third one if you can. And come down. Good, let's go back on the left side this time. And we go. 1, 2, try a third one. And come down. Good, let's give it 1 more try on each side. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. We go. 1, 2, 3. Good. And last time going back on the left. Don't forget those beach ball arms. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, and come down. Good, so those are our chaîné turns. Now we have our 3-point turns. So we have our right arm wrapped in front, left arm behind, bend those knees, curve that body. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, we go right, left, right, arms out, and switch to the left. We go left, right, left, arms out, and switch to the right. 1, 2, 3, out, and switch. Last time, left, right, left, out, and switch. Good, dancers. Now we have our final turn with me, which is our pencil turn. So we're in our right lunge, we got our arms ready, and we're gonna slice into this position as we turn around. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, we go around. Good. Now let's go over to our left side. 6, 7, 8, and around. Come out. Good. Once more, each side, dancers. We're in our lunge. 6, 7, 8, and we slice. And last time on the left. 6, 7, 8, and slice. Good work, dancers. All right, now Miss Lonnie's gonna tell us some more facts about hurricanes and tornadoes.
Thank you so much, Miss Kylie. That was awesome. That was so much fun. All right, let's learn about some really cool things today. All right, friends. So let's give a round of applause for Miss Kylie because that was awesome. All right, so let's talk about tornadoes, right? So what are some really cool things about tornadoes? Did you know that tornadoes are also known as twisters? They are violently rotating columns of air that reach from a storm cloud to the Earth's surface. So holy cow, did you feel like you did that with your chaîné turns, right? You were standing up really tall and you were turning like little twisters, right? And the faster you go, the more energy that you create, right? So holy cow. So I think we learned a little bit about that, or we could feel like a tornado or a twister, right? And then what else? So tornadoes also come in different shapes and sizes. Some may appear as wide funnel shaped clouds, others as thin like rope or rope-like swirls stretching from the ground to the sky, right? So did we see different shapes? We had different shapes. We started here and then we went here and then we made turns, right? So very interesting things. And then another interesting fact, just one more, because then we're gonna pass it over to Mr. Henry. So did you know that the duration of tornadoes and the distance they travel can vary, right? So sometimes they're really short and they come and go, others they stay a little bit longer. Most last less than 10 minutes and travel 5 to 10 kilometers before disappearing. In extreme cases, however, they can last several hours and cross distances over 150 kilometers. So what type of tornado picked up Dorothy, right, and brought it to Oz? I think it was a short one, but you know, who knows? Crazy things happen. But, so the more that we practice our turns, we'll pretend that we're going further and further distances. But make sure that you always stay safe, right? And if you see a tornado, make sure that you get out of its way. Find shelter. Okay, we're gonna pass it over to Mr. Henry, who's gonna teach us a couple of turns.
Okay, hello everybody. Yes, so we're going to continue on our turning that will reflect the weather, right? So the first thing I want to start with is a turn called a soutenu. It's a French word and it's a twisting action of the legs that allow you to rotate in a single fashion. So we're going to first start with the soutenu. Remember that French word. It's a very common word in the vocabulary dance. So first we're going to do is start with our feet just a little bit apart, and we're going to first I want to put our hands on our hips so that we have first just focusing on the lower part of our bodies. So all we're going to do is take our right leg, we're going to cross it in parallel position, stay in parallel over the front leg. And all we're going to do is to get a little bit on the balls of the feet, and we're going to twist around. All right, let's try that one more time. So let's start in parallel position, and we got our feet facing forward, and they're right underneath us. We're going to start with the right leg. We're going to cross it over the left. And all of a sudden we're in this X cross, right? We're in our legs are making an X. So now all we have to do is squeeze our legs as we go on the balls of our feet. Take the heels off the ground a little bit, and we're going slowly, 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 and we twist. And we're back to where we started. You know what the amazing thing about this turn? Now you have the left leg front because we did a twist with our right leg starting. So one more time, let's try that with our right leg. hands on the hips. And, you got to keep your body very tall for now, because I want you to get the action of the legs. So take the right leg, place it, cross it next to the left leg. And now we're going to use our inner thigh muscles and get on the balls of our feet and squeeze and pivot the ankles and twist. And you're all the way around, okay? Very good. So now let's add our little arms that we want to put with the legs, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to start in our parallel position with our legs, and we're going to start with our arms to the side. And all we're going to do is we're going to use the same shapes that Miss Kylie used prior, and we're going to hug a friend in the front, curve arm like you're holding a big beach ball, but curve your left arm, and then curve the right arm in opposition of the front arm, and you're hugging a friend in the back. And now you should have a shape like that. I'll show you from the side. We just did it with Miss Kylie's turns, and I'm adding these arms because they're a great resemblance of what the weather can be for air and wind and everything that comes in weather forms. So once again, we'll start out, stretch arms long, 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 as far as you can, and then just curve the left arm front, right arm back. And now we're making the S with our arm, if you look at that, right? Good. And this will be the form that we're going to Soutanu in. And what's amazing is that we're going to change levels in the Soutanu as well, all right? So let's start all in parallel, arms stretched to the side. We're going to cross the right leg over as we bring our left arm front, our right arm back, as we hug our friends, one front, one back, and then we're going to slowly twist our ankles as we're on the balls of our feet to come around as we hold those arms. And we have the left leg front, and we still have the arms we started with there. And then we're going to reset and open out to second again, right? Very good. So let's try it one more time, a little faster. So we take the right over the left as we curve the front left arm, curve the back right arm, and now we twist our ankles and our inner thighs as we spin around, and we have our left leg front. Very good. One more time on this side, and we'll do the left. Stretch out to the side, stretch, stretch, stretch. We call these arms second position in dance. And now we're going to take the right, cross it over the left as we curve our arms, left arm curve front, right arm curve back. And you see how we're in this twisted, Twizzler shape type of a situation, but this is what's gonna give us the power to twist, to switch sides. And we come right back around with the left leg front, and we'll reset back to our starting position. Now let's try it to the left, starting with the arms stretched out. We're gonna cross the left now over the right. We're gonna bring the right arm curved front. And our first position, we would call that, but we'd call that today for you guys, hugging a friend in front of you, and we're gonna hug a friend behind you. And now we have that S shape again. See that S shape? Good. And the left leg is crossed, and we're gonna go slowly. Now just twist the ankles and twist the inner thighs as you come around. Good. And now reset, start the arms straight out, side to the walls. Each wall, just reach, 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 reach. And then we'll take our left to cross in parallel over the right as we curve our front arm, hug our friend in the front, hug our friend in the back, and we'll twist. And we have the right leg now front. So you see how we change legs by the twisting action, right? Let's do it one more time on the right. On the right, yep, on the left, sorry, and we'll do it a little faster this time. So we have arms in second, take the left leg, put it in front of the right, curve the front arm, curve the back arm, and spin. Good, good. So we're gonna do that first. We're gonna add another element to that, and we're gonna add a little plie to it, which is just the bending of the knees. Right? So we're gonna change levels to go from high to medium to low, right? Through the action. So let's give it a try. Going to our first side, the right side. We're gonna go arms sides, up in second position. We're gonna cross the right over the left. We're gonna bring the left arm front, the right arm back in our curved position. And then we're going to slowly change levels as we're pivoting around and come back up. Yeah, so we're gonna go down to up, starting up and down, up. One more time. So we're arm to the side, we cross the right over the left, we bring the left arm front, right arm back, and we plie as we pivot our ankles, and we're there. Good. Let's try it to the left, right? So we got arms stretched to the side, cross that left leg over in parallel, stay on the balls of the feet, curve the right arm in front, curve the left arm in back, and we're going to plie as we twist our ankles around and come up. Good, good. And that is a Soutanu with our curved arms. And that is our first turn that we'll learn. Okay, now we're gonna go on to our second turn, which is also a chaîné. And it's a 2-foot turn as well. So we're gonna stand in parallel, and we're first gonna do a normal Soutanu, a normal chaîné, pardon me, and we're going to just start with our hands on our hips, and we're going to plie, and we're gonna step on the right leg, and rise to the balls of our feet, and bring that left leg closer, and we are changing weight from right to left to do 1 turn or 2 turns, but the best way is to think of them as half turns. So we'll start back on the right, and we'll plie, and we'll step up to a ball of our feet, and we'll push off the left, push off the right, push off the left, push off the right, and lower. Right? So we have a plie in there, and we have a releve in there. So we just got to connect those two. Let's do it one more time to the right. And we're going to plie to go to the releve, and we're going to step on the right, push off the left, push off the right, push off the left, push off the right, and we're back to where we started with the little traveling steps, turning on 2 feet on the balls of our feet. So make sure that you're really high up on the balls of our feet. So let's try a little faster this time, okay? So we're going to plie, and then we're going to straighten up the releve onto the balls of our feet. Push off, push off, push off, push off, and down. Good. So let's try it to the left. Slow first. We're gonna start with the plie, parallel, and we're just gonna step out to the side and bring the right leg in, right, push off the right, push off the left, push off the right, push off the left, and finish. Good, let's try that one more time from the left. And now we're going to plie, push off the right, push off the left, push off the right, push off the left, push off the right. And we're back to where we started. So let's try it one more time on the left, but a little faster, right? And keep those, and the great thing about it, the closer we can keep our feet together in the turn, the quicker the turn will become. So let's try it a little faster and keep the feet a little closer together. So we're gonna plie, we're gonna stretch all the way up, releve all the way up to step on the left, right, left, and down. Good, so you have to hold your core and your tummies really fast for that, all right? So one element to let this combination get to the ideal point we want to go to here is we're going to add now decorative arms that will symbolize a windy element in our weather theme, okay? So let's start arms to the side. Second position, we like to call this in dance, parallel feet. And we're gonna start how we started with our hands on our hips. We're going to plie, and we're going to step off onto the right, and we're gonna tilt the arms in a diagonal. Tilt the arms in one diagonal, and then you're gonna go half turn, You're gonna tilt the arms in the opposite arms in the second diagonal. You're just gonna keep them side, and you're gonna push off, and you're gonna tilt the arms in another opposition, and with the left arm up, right arm down, and then stop. So your arms is gonna be doing this. Down, up, in the turn, right? So do that with your arms, and you'll know that that's what your arms are gonna do within the chaîné turn, right? And all of a sudden you become Win, okay? So we're gonna start with the arm side, and we're going to step side, and we're going to switch arms, half turn, switch arms, half turn, switch arms, half turn, switch arms, half turn, and down. Okay, let's do it really fast. You can do 2 to 3 chaînés if you like, all right? Arms to the side, and we're gonna plie, and we're gonna releve to our right leg and switch arms to the left, up, right arm up, left arm up, right arm up, and down. Good, let's try it to the left. Really slow first. Arms to the side, parallel position. We're gonna plie, and we're gonna rise, releve, and step on the left. Right arm up, step on the right. Left arm up, step on the left. Right arm up, step on the right. Left arm up and down. Good. Let's try that a little faster now, okay? Arms to the side, parallel feet. And we're gonna plie, and we're going to step, push off in opposition. Woo, arms. Good, good. Good, so let's do it one more time each direction. Let's do it to the right, and then we'll do it to the left. So plie, arms to the side, and we'll plie, releve, and push off on the balls of the feet. Push off, push off, push off, push off, push off, and finish. Good, we're gonna go to the right now, to the left. Stretch your arms out to the side in second, and we're gonna start with our plie. And we're going to push off the right to get onto that left on the high releve on the balls of our feet as we pivot our ankles to do a half turn and switch the arms. Pivot 1, half turn 2, 3, 4, and down. Very good, very good. So you have 2 turns so far. We're gonna work now on our last turn, which I wanna call this the flamingo turn. But in dance terms, we call it a pirouette, which is a rotation in basically any form that we choose on one leg. So we did 2 combinations of the turns, but it involved 2 feet. This one's gonna be a little bit more challenging, so we're gonna have to be really concentrated and really hold our body together. And we're gonna start very simple, right? In a parallel position, we can start with shoulder width apart. And I love starting in second position of the arms, because it's so bold and strong. It's a strong, dominant position. So, and it has a big presence. So we're gonna start with our second position arms and our legs and shoulder width apart, parallel position. And we're gonna just do a plie there, right? We're gonna plie, and then we're going to stretch. Then we're gonna plie, and then we're going to bring our leg in like a flamingo, and attach the right leg to the left leg, and the left arm is up and the right arm is to the side. So let's go back there, and we're gonna rotate in that position. So our plie is our push-off position for our preparation, and then we're going to go right into the position as fast as we can. We gotta hold our core and hold that position in the rotation, right? So let's first try that. Plie, and into the position. Flamingo, good. Again, plie, get to the flamingo. Okay, here comes the magic. Now we're gonna add a turn from our plie and our push off to releve and get all the way on top of our left leg for the rotation. And we're gonna switch the arms at the same time. Boom, and we're gonna rotate and turn in that position. So here we go. You're gonna plie, arms to the side, and we're going to lift the left arm, turn, and down. One more time. I know this is going to be our hardest one because we have one leg to really shift our weight right onto that standing leg, which is the left leg, because we're turning to the right. So make sure you I'm going to go in slow motion for you. You're going to plie. You're going to turn to the right shoulder, pull, lift the left arm. We keep the right arm in second, and we're going to turn in that position, and then we're gonna land how we started. All right, one more time slowly. Plie, all the way to a parallel. We call this passe with this right leg, what it's doing, right? It's right just next to your calf or to your knee or as high as you can get it. And we're going to rotate on our balls of our feet in a single motion all the way around, and then we're going to land in second, right? So let's give it a try. So first parallel, second position of the feet, hips. Feet are right underneath the hips, hip width apart. Arms to the side in second. And we're going to plie the legs. And we're going to shift our weight to the left side as we pull our bodies to the right and lift the left arm. Woo. Wow, wasn't that fun? Let's try that again. Plie and woo. Whoa, how fun is that? Okay, so now let's try it to the left really quick. All right, you're gonna have 2 feet apart underneath your hips. Strong core, chest lifted, arms out to the side. And we're gonna plie, and we're gonna just come right into our passe, into our position, right? Start again. So from the beginning here, we're gonna plie in second, and go, oh yeah. Good, now this time, we're going to pull to the left, right? So we're going to, lift the left arm. No, sorry, lift the right arm, pardon me. Lift the right arm going left. Here we go, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna plie. We're gonna go, oh yeah. Right, so we're gonna do it slowly first. So we're gonna plie, and we're gonna pull the left shoulder as we get into our position. And we're gonna go around in our flamingo shape. And then we're gonna land it back in second. So here we go. So we're gonna plie slowly again, so you get the concept of how you rotate and where to rotate. And you have to get right on that right hip this time, this right leg, and then we'll land. So here we go, let's try it with turns this time. So plie and flamingo turn. Good. Let me back up so you can see me. Plie and flamingo turn. Good, good. So now we have right and left, and we have 3 turns, and we have 2 turns, 1 soutenu that we have with 2 legs, and then we have a chaîné with 2 legs, and we have a pirouette flamingo turn with 1 leg. And that will be great for demonstrating the weather for your themed summer.
Thank you so much, Mr. Henry. That was so creative. And I want, oh, that was amazing. So I want to do this with music as well. You think we can do it right, left, everything 2 times?
I think we can, yeah, absolutely.
Let's find some music.
All right, well, we'll prepare. Sit, step, and side, cross.
This tradition is and Moana bears on the terror. Can we come back?
Good, good. Now let's try the left side. Here we go. Your arm pressed out, together, cross the left over the right. And now from the front, bring your front to the back, and plie. You pivot the feet, hold your balance. You gotta hold your tummies, and around. Good. One more time to the left. So we got parallel feet. Cross the left over the right. Make the neck, and then curve our arms from the front and the back, making an S. And we pivot as we plie around and good, good. Now we're gonna go into our second two leg turns, right? And that will be the chaîné. So now the chaînés, we're just gonna do our arm design as we're rotating, right? So arms to the side, and we're gonna start with our plie, and we're going to in one, half, 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 as we switch arms and finish. Good, good. One more time on the right. Arms to the side.
I like how it crispy.
Yay. And elevate to the right leg and switch the arms. Switch left, switch right, switch left, switch right, and down. Good. Now let's go from the left to the right. Arm to the side, and now we're going to plie, and we're going to push off the right to get onto the left, and it's going to be right arm up, left arm up, right arm up, left arm up, right arm up, and finish. All right, let's try that a little faster. One more time, going left. We're going to plie, and we're going to push off. Half turn, half turn, half turn, half turn, and finish. Good. Now our last turn, which is our most challenging one, but I believe we can do it. We like a challenge, don't we? So we're going to start with a shoulder width apart, parallel feet, arms to the side, and we're going to lift the right arm with our leg as we go around, right? Sorry, we're going to lift the left arm with our right arm side. Here we go. Plie, and we're going to turn off and come back. Good, right? So you have the power of that push off, and then get on top of that ball of that feet and rotate around and make sure that you really bring your head around with the turn, right? So plie, and left arm up as you go around and come down. Good. Now let's try the other side. Plie, and lift the right arm up as you go around. Good. One more time. Plie, and lift the right arm up as you go around. Good. And we'll finish there. So make sure you practice as much as you can, because you guys are looking great and you're going to be great doing it. So the more practice, the more you'll get the feeling. And it was so fun teaching you these fun turns. And they're quite challenging. So have a good time with them and keep practicing.
Thank you so much, Mr. Henry. Let's give him a round of applause. That was incredible. We've learned so much today already, and we still have one more person to learn from. But so Mr. Henry gave us some really cool shapes. So I think his things were a little bit more like hurricanes. You know, some of his turns had power, and then they had really funky shapes, right? We had really funky arms going up and down and going around us, right? So I think we're going to talk about hurricanes with Mr. Henry. All right. So did you know that hurricanes are giant tropical storms that produce heavy rainfall and super strong winds, right? Didn't you feel that when we made our turns and we were going up and down, right? With our chaîné turns, right? Okay, and then, so did you know that hurricanes rotate around a circular center called the eye, where it is generally calm with no clouds? Surrounding the eye is the eye wall, the most dangerous part of the hurricane, with the strongest winds, the thickest clouds, and the heaviest rains, right? I think we did a little bit of that, or we should have felt some of that when we did our chaîné turns, right? We should have felt, we were like, if we are the eye, right? Everything is calm, but everything around us was taking up all this space, right? Incredible. So it's amazing how dance and other things can correlate with each other. And then what's one more thing we can learn? And then now this is very interesting. The strong spiraling winds of a hurricane reach speeds up to 320 miles per hour, strong enough to rip up entire trees and destroy buildings, right? So I think you should have felt that when we were doing our pirouette turns, right? Our flamingo turns. You should have felt that when you were going through it. You should have felt it all the way through. And as we get better with our turns, you'll definitely gain some more power. So thank you, Mr. Henry. All right, we're gonna move on. We have one more to learn from. We're gonna learn from Miss Meredith, who's gonna teach us 3 more turns.
Hi, so we're gonna start off with one that is very similar to what Mr. Henry just taught us, but now we're gonna go the other direction. So instead of turning away, like towards our leg, we're gonna turn towards our standing leg and our supporting leg. So let's have our hands on our hips to start actually. And can you lift your right leg for me, just to have that position? And turn towards your left shoulder and just pivot around really quick just to get the idea of it and lay back down. So now let's have our arms like the beach ball that Miss Kyler was talking about. And let's bring our leg back up and go the same direction again. Around and back down. And now we're going to start in with our arms extended out before we turn. And then we'll bend our knees. And that's when we'll go on our toes to get up to this position. So just do this with me a few times. So just bend and bring your arms in and legs up at the same time and down. And one more time, bend and legs up and down. Okay, let's try to turn it once. Be careful, don't be too powerful for this one. So we're gonna bend, turn towards your left shoulder and up and down. Let's try that one more time. Bend and up and down. Good job. Now let's try to switch legs really quick and see how it is to the other side. So get your left leg up and hands on your hips. Let's do the same thing, pivot around, just so you get the idea of the direction we're going. So this time we're going towards our right shoulder. Okay, one more time. Let's bring our leg up and go towards your right shoulder. Good job. So now let's bring our arms out and we're gonna do the bend and just go up and bend and stretch. One more time, we'll bend and hold up and bend and stretch. Okay, let's try those turns. So bring your arms out and we're gonna bend. Now we're turning towards our right shoulder with our left leg up. So bend and up and bend and down. One more time. Bend and turn and bend and down. Let's try twice more to the right and twice more to the left, and then we'll call it good for this. So bring your arms out, and this time it's going to be your right leg going towards your left shoulder. So bend and turn and down. And bend and turn and down. Okay, now to the other side. Left leg, right shoulder. So let's bend and turn and down. One more time, make it the best we've done yet. Bend and turn and down. Good job. So the different directions that I did and Mr. Henry did, those in the ballet world are called en dehors and en dedans. But right now we'll just focus on the turning. So next we're going to do something called a piqué turn. But I'm going to have us do a piqué coupe turn in parallel. So this is going to be the position of our lower body within the turn. Over here, and you're going to take your right and step on it for me. Just have it like a little weight on it. Yeah. And then we are going to turn just on this leg. So you're gonna pick up your left leg into that coupe and do the pivot turn for me, just so we get the coordination down first. So can we do that again? Take your right leg out, step on it, left leg up, and pivot. And one more time, let's try to use what our arms are gonna be. So it's gonna be the same thing that we had just done. Out, and then in the turn, we're gonna bring them in. Good job. So let's do out, step on your right leg, bring everything in, and pivot. Okay, now let's try it on our toes a little faster. So we're gonna go out, step on the leg, and try to go up and down. Okay, let's try that again. Point out, step on the leg, and go up and down. Now let's try to put it together a little more. So instead of putting our foot and putting our weight fully on it to then go, let's try to do directly to the ball of the foot there. Let's see if we can do that. So have your arms out, take your right foot, and go for the turn. Let's try that one more time. Out, bend your leg, and go for the turn. Good job. Let's try the other side now. So we are going to take our left leg, put all of your weight on it, bring your right leg up to a coupe, and pivot around. Let's try that one more time. Take your left leg, step on it, go into the coupe, and pivot all the way around. Good job. So let's try with our arms now, the same footing we just did. Step, point, sorry. Step on it, coupe, bring your arms in, and pivot around. Let's try that one more time. Arms out, point your left foot, put your weight on it, and coupe, pivot around. Okay, now let's try the turn with putting our whole weight on it and then going up to the turn. Let's still try it in sections. So we're going to point our left leg, full weight on it, and turn. Let's try that again. Take your left leg, put your weight on it, and bring everything into turn. Make sure you're thinking about going up and down, just like a twister would. So let's try that one more time, and then we'll try the whole thing together. So take your left leg, all the weight on it, bring everything up and together. Good job. Okay, so now let's try what we did on the other side, where we're gonna go straight to the ball of that foot to complete our turn. So no plieing in the middle. We're just gonna take our left leg out, plie on our right leg to give us the power to turn. So have your arms out for me. Take your left leg, plie on your right, and turn. Let's try this twice more. So arms out, left leg out, plie on the right, and turn. Okay, this is our last one of this, so let's make it really good and powerful. Bring your left leg out, plie on the right, and turn. Good job. That's a pretty hard turn, but the next one that we're gonna do is a little trickier even. We're gonna bring in some of the ideas that Miss Kylie and Mr. Henry both talked about. So we're just going to start with the first steps of this turn, which we sometimes call a step over, but we can also call it a lame duck. which is kind of a funny name. So let's call it that to have a little chuckle in the middle of class. So we are going to start over here, please. Take your right leg out, and you're gonna pivot just like we did for Miss Kylie. Then right here is the tricky part. We are going to put our weight on our left leg. So instead of coming back around again once more, we are gonna keep this leg up, which is the tricky part. So you can watch me once if it's a little confusing. You're gonna step, turn, step, and just keep your weight on this leg. We can keep it parallel. Let's keep it turned in like that. But make sure it's a coupe position like we just did for the turn. So now let's try it together. So step on your right leg, pivot, step on your left leg, and a little turn, just to face the front. Okay, let's try that again, because this one's really tricky. So we're gonna step on the right leg, pivot, step on the left, and we'll half turn, and plie. Okay, let's try that just a little bit quicker, because it might be easier when we go a little faster. So we're gonna go step, step, and turn. And let's keep it on flat right now too. We'll build up to it being on releve. So again, we're gonna do step, step, and we'll half turn. Okay, let's try it on releve right now. So we're starting with exactly what Miss Kylie taught us with the chaîné, how she did step, step, but we're just changing the end. And you don't have to hold the end up. Once you get up, you can bend your knees down. So let's try that all together. So go on your toes, and we're going to step, step, up, down. Let's try that twice more. We'll see how we're feeling with it. So take your right leg and step, step, up, and down. And let's do that once more. And ready, and step, step, up, and down. And now we're gonna try one more thing that's gonna be a little tricky. We're gonna move our arms a little to make it kind of more chaotic, like a tornado would be. So we're going to have our arms in front like a beach ball, like we're holding one. So go up, and we're going to go step, step, and try to bring your arms up when you go on that half turn. We're really pushing your coordination and trickiness with this little turn. So let's just try that twice more, and then we'll try the other side. So go up on your toes, and we are going to go step, step, bring your arms up and down. And once more, we are going to go on our toes and step, step, up and down. Okay, good job. Let's try the other side and see how we do that. So we're gonna start in the same way. Put your hands on your hips. We're gonna go really slow with it. So we're gonna do a step on your left leg, pivot, step on your right leg, and little half turn. Let's try that a few more times, just to get that coordination. So stepping on your left, towards it, on your right, and little turn. So remember, just like Miss Kylie, we're keeping that turn. We're not gonna turn back at all. We're gonna keep the flow, just like a tornado would. A tornado is not gonna switch direction that it's spinning halfway through it. It's gonna keep spinning in the same direction the whole time. So we have to think we're a tornado. So let's try that once more. We're gonna step on the left, pivot, step on the right, and a little half turn. Okay, let's try it a little quicker before we try it on our toes. So we're going to do step, step, and pivot. Good job. Okay, once more of this. Step, step, little half turn. And it's okay if you fall out of it. all of us do, especially in our little spaces right now. So just try your hardest and don't give up with what we're doing. So let's try it on the balls of our toes now. So we're gonna go up on the toes, and we're gonna go step, and step, little pivot, down. Let's try that once more. So step on your left, right, little turn, and down. Let's try that a little quicker so we're not having to balance so much on it. So go up on your toes and go step, step, turn, and down. Let's try this again. So go up on your toes and go step, step, turn, and down. So now let's try it with those arms again. So we're gonna have them in front of us like we're holding a beach ball, and we're just gonna put our beach ball over our head. I know you can't fully see my arms, but make sure you're keeping this position the whole time. So we're gonna start here, go on your toes, and we're gonna go step, step, up with our little half turn. Let's try that again. Hold your beach ball, go on your toes, and we're gonna go step, step, up, and down. Try this one more time for me, and then we're gonna try it all with music. So ready, hold your beach ball, and go up, and go step, step, up, and down. Good job, class.
All right, dancers, that was amazing. Thank you so much, Miss Kylie. So we learned some really strong basics from Miss Kylie, and then we learned some really interesting arms from Mr. Henry, and then we gained a little bit more of a very stronger and more even building on our basics with our Miss Meredith. And what an incredible job they did. So we're gonna try this all together, all of Miss Meredith's turns. With music. Are we ready? We're gonna do it right, left, 2 times each. Perfect. Okay, let's find a song.
Just may run away from you. Never know what when, well, then again it just depends on how long left you. I've had the highest mountains, I've had the deepest rivers. You can have it all, but now keep moving. I'll take it in, but don't look down. I've tried to cut these corners, try to take the easy way. I kept on falling short of something. I could have gave up then, but then again I couldn't care. I've traveled all this way for something.
So now let's try our lame duck. Holding the beach ball. Up on our toes. And we're gonna go step, step up, and down. Once more on this side. Hold the beach ball. Hold the toes. Step up, and down. Okay, last 2 from this side. We're gonna hold our beach ball, go on our step. We're gonna go step, step up, and down. Our last one, you're off. Make it. Go up. We're gonna step up and down. Good job, class.
All right, everybody, let's give Miss Miss Meredith a round of applause. That was absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all three of you. So we have some final facts, and then we're going to give reverence, and then we're going to call it a day. So thank you for joining us today. So we're going to go back to tornadoes because Ms. Meredith was definitely talking about being a tornado. Everything was tight and clean and very spirally, right? So what are some new things that we can learn today? Okay, here's something very interesting. The deadliest tornado ever recorded was in Bangladesh in 1989. That wasn't very long ago. It traveled through Dhaka region of the country. More than 20 villages were destroyed and around 1,300 people had died. Really sad. But that shows the power of a tornado. Oh my goodness. So we can pretend to have that sort of power with our turn without all the damage for other things, right? Let's be careful and let's be a very friendly tornado. So this is also very interesting that can also talk about with our hurricanes. If a tornado occurs over water, it's called a water spout, right? So that's very interesting. So if it's not over land, it's over water, it becomes a big tornado called a water spout. And so our final fact, the formation of a tornado is so complex that scientists still don't completely understand it. And what's more, the unpredictability of tornadoes makes them difficult and dangerous to study. A tornado will demolish everything in its path, including measuring equipment. And so the secrets behind this incredible force in nature is yet to be discovered. So let's make sure that we still learn how to practice our tornado skills with our turning, but let's also be very, very safe, okay? So make sure you give yourself enough room, even in small spaces. Make sure that you have enough space so that you don't hurt yourself or break anything around your house. All right, so excellent job today, everyone. We are going to go ahead and do reverence, and then we're gonna say goodbye. So thank you. Yes, I can get at the beginning.
Reach out my hand, myself, tell you to run. Nobody say, nobody out. Well, pick me up where golden hand, myself, tell you to run. Nobody say, nobody out. Well, I would like to hold my love.
Thank you, everybody. So I just want to show everyone's faces one more time. Let's give everyone a round of applause. Thank you to Miss Kylie. Thank you to Miss Meredith. And thank you to Mr. Henry. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Till next time.